Africa Unity Square in Zimbabwe. One woman has been injured in the process. The protests had been called by the Movement for Democratic Change against the government's handling of the economy. Now, in recent months, Zimbabwe's economy has deteriorated, feeding into wider grievances with the ruling ZANU-PF party under President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Civil society groups in Zimbabwe say 6 activists have been allegedly abducted and tortured by suspected state agents ahead of the planned opposition protests against the country's deepening economic crisis. The government has denied the accusations, and government spokesperson Nick Mangwana said the abductions are not what the president stands for and that there is a need to investigate and arrest the culprits. All right, so I want to get the latest now on the story and cross to our Zimbabwe correspondent, Effort Musakiwe. Effort, very good morning to you. Give us the latest.
Good morning. Right now, there are skirmishes. They are running battles in the CBD of Harare. Police are still trying to disperse the small crowds that are trying to gather in retaliation to the ban that was issued by the police. So right now, as we speak, Harare is under lockdown. Most roads leading into the CBD have been barricaded by police. There are very few crowds in the city center, and they are running battles between police and protesters.
So you're getting reports, Effort, that at least one person has been injured in the process, correct?
Yes, indeed. It happened at one of the entrances to the Africa Unity Square, the venue where the protesters were supposed to gather before they march. And police, when they were dispersing the crowd, one woman when people were running away, there was a stampede, and she was injured in the process. So we've only seen one woman, but we are hearing reports that there are others, but we can't confirm that as of now.
Effort, how many people are taking part in this protest?
Well, it's small groups that, this is more like skirmishes. So once a group gathers, they start singing and toying. Then police disperse them. There's not quite a big crowd, but there are quite a number of people in the streets. I think I'll put them in their hundreds that are trying to defy the police ban. But most of them have been dispersed at this point.
If you talk to us about government stance on this, these protests and the apparent court order that was issued.
Okay, last night the police issued the ban saying that the intelligence that this demonstration was not going to be peaceful and that it was going to end up, it was going to turn violent. They were using, basing it with the previous opposition-led protests that have ended up being violent and people losing property and lives being lost. So they issued a statement late last night, which the MDC tried to challenge. But earlier in the week, the Minister of Information had indicated that if the Movement for Democratic Change follows procedure that are laid down in the Constitution, our government was not going to bar the protest. But it seems a decision was made last night that it was not going to be peaceful, hence it has been barred. But the MDC, the Vice President, earlier on, after the judgment of the court, said they will not protest in Harare today. They will reorganize for a later date, but they are going ahead with their planned marches for Bulawayo next week and Bulawayo, Beru, Masvingo, and Mutare coming up next week.
What are some of the pressing issues that these protests are voicing concern about, Effort?
Well, when the MDC called for the press conference, they say that all the economic crisis, or all the economic challenges or crises that the country is facing emanates from the disputed election of July last year, and they are saying that's the reason they are demonstrating. But some of the protesters on the streets are just singing. They haven't, there is no leadership for the protesters. It's just people gathering. The MDC were organized saying that this was just in protest of the disputed election and that they wanted a return to legitimacy. And this was the launch pad, and this was the first step in them trying to restore legitimacy in Zimbabwe.
And we're also getting reports, Effort, that civil society groups are saying that about 6 activists have been allegedly abducted and tortured. What do we know about this?
Yes, indeed. Yesterday, the Zimbabwe Human Rights NGO Forum did issue a statement that there were reports of 6 people, mostly from Harare, that has been abducted and tortured. And they say that in as much as they do not know who has abducted them and tortured them, but they blame state security agents, that it is the work of security state agents. And because most of these people that have been abducted are non-activists, they are non-organizers of within the movement for democratic change. So they are saying that it is targeted individuals or targeted activists that are being abducted in order to make sure that these demos do not succeed.
And how has government reacted to these accusations?
Well, the only information we got from the Permanent Secretary and the Minister of Information was that they are going to conduct investigations as to who has abducted these people, but that's all they have responded to, in as much as they're saying they cannot comment at the moment until investigations have been carried out. And the police also did indicate that they will also carry out investigations, and they're saying that some of these people that are moving around in unmarked cars, they're calling them the third force, saying that there is a third force that is always disrupting either government or any peaceful, protest or demonstration within the country. They're saying there is a hand of a third force. So that's all that's where they put the blame on, but did not indicate who the third force is.
But I just want to get some clarification. Have they denied the accusations?
They didn't deny, but they just say that they suspect there is a third force or a third hand that is responsible for these abductions.
All right, if it
They will carry out investigations first, then will then give an official position once the investigations have been carried out.
All right, it's a developing story. No doubt you'll get back to us with further developments. Efet Musakewa is our correspondent in Zimbabwe.